Hey everybody, it's Chris Eads, Wootini over at GayGamer.net, here with another weekly video podcast. Big news this week. First off, I finished LEGO City Undercover, The Chase Begins on the 3DS. I finished the story, which was okay. The Wii U one is better. It has better graphics, it has a better storyline, it's funnier. It's just more polished. This one just feels like a half-assed sequel, except that it's technically a prequel, but I wouldn't play it. I would actually play it first, because the Wii U one is better. Playing this after the Wii U one, it pales in comparison, because it just can't measure up to those graphics, or the storyline, or the gameplay, or anything. I did appreciate that all of the missions take place in the open world, so there's no separate levels that you have to play through again to find all the extra collectibles. So I was sort of looking forward to going in and finding all the collectibles on my commute back and forth to work, and maybe getting close to 100% completion, which I've never gotten on a LEGO game because they're kind of insane. But then I got this email really late at night from Nintendo welcoming me to the Animal Crossing New Leaf Mayor program. As I understand it, this is a special program where select fans of Animal Crossing have been given the game by Nintendo a month ahead of everybody else so that we can play it and make everyone else super crazy jealous about how we're playing the awesome game without them. But also so that we can, basically promote it through social media like Twitter and Facebook and blogs and my Animal Crossing diary and this video and all that sort of thing, and drum up excitement for the game, because it's awesome and you should be excited for it. And I know tons of people who are excited for this game and who are crazy jealous that I'm already playing it. I was a little perturbed because I got the email at like 11:30 at night. I saw it, and I was like, and I put the download code in, the eShop started downloading it, but it was going so slowly, I realized I wasn't going to be able to play it until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was just like, well, that's not going to work. So I said, go to bed, you have to get up for work anyway, you can play it on the way to work. And that's better anyway, because I don't want to like move into my town at 1 in the morning and make everybody get up to welcome the new mayor at 1 in the morning. That's just rude. We'll do it in the morning when the sun is shining and it's a brand new day. Just makes sense. It was hard to make myself go to sleep, though, I will admit that. I was all super psyched for this game. So I started, and it's funny because I'd been debating what to call my town. I'd gone back and forth, and I just couldn't decide. Nothing was clever enough, and it had to be perfect. And then I realized, this is a town where I'm going to be mayor. So I realized what the perfect name was. Geneva. Because before I was a kid, before I was even born, my late grandfather was mayor of the town of Geneva, where I grew up as a kid. So if I'm going to be mayor of a town, it's going to be Geneva, in honor of my grandfather. So Geneva it is, and now Geneva has a new mayor. And I promise to be a benevolent ruler, as long as you don't get on my bad side. And I was super happy to move in and meet all my new friends, one of whom, Gabby, had lived in Narnia, so I knew her already. The other ones were all new. A couple of ducks, very cute. And it was just a little frustrating because, once again, you're mayor, but you still end up in debt with Nook. Because he doesn't even build you a house right away anymore. You have a tent. There's a basic, you pick where you want to go. So you can pick wherever you want to live. And you don't even have to pick a signpost. You can pick exactly where you want to go. So, unfortunately, the beaches are all down at the bottom of a cliff. Like, there's the town and there's the cliff, and then the beaches are down below. So I couldn't live right on the beach like I like to in Narnia. So what I did was I picked a place that was like right at the edge of the cliff, overlooking the ocean, with the beach down below. It's great. So he gives you a tent. And then once you can drum up 10 grand in bells, that's your down payment. And then he starts building your teeny tiny little house that can't even fit a bed in it, basically. And then, of course, you start just the whole debt cycle where you expand your house and owe him tens of thousands of bells, and it's embarrassing. You're the mayor, you should have a mansion, but it's all about building and customizing, and I love now that you can customize the outside of your house as well as the inside, because I made a point of buying this pink mermaid fence that is super cute and pretty gay. I also now have a pink roof and a pink door. I haven't seen an actual house color or texture that I like yet, because every day at Nook Homes he has like samples of, you know, different roofs and doors and mailboxes and fences and stone tiles and whatever, and then if you see something you like, you can buy it, and then the next day it's been constructed on your house. So you can really customize the exterior of your home and make it just the way you like, which is a lot more fun than just customizing the inside. And I am just, it's just a little frustrating because you know what you need to do. I've played Animal Crossing for years, ever since the first one on the GameCube. So I'm running around on day 2 going, my flowers are wilting and the store hasn't sold me a watering can yet. This is rude. Why aren't they stocking a watering can? And then I find out on Twitter people are telling me, oh, you just have to talk to Isabel, your secretary, and she'll give you a watering can. I kept talking to her, she wasn't giving me a watering can. Turns out what you need to do, you need to go to the counter and talk to her and keep asking for her advice, where she basically tells you the basics of, you know, keeping the town going and whatever, which if you've played Animal Crossing you already know, but you need to do it so that she says you need to water the flowers. Here's a watering can. So, because I was being a big know-it-all and just doing my own thing, didn't get a watering can. So, but now I do. Because I was all concerned, because all these flowers are going to die off, and there's not even that many to begin with, and they haven't opened up a flower shop yet, so I would have no way of replenishing my flowers. I don't actually know what it takes to get the other shops to start opening up. I don't know if you just have to spend enough money, and then the shops start opening up, or if it's like a mayoral thing where you have to do that as a project to get a new shop to open up. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to build a bridge, because there was a list of things that people wanted in town, and I'm sorry, but the bridge is more important than a park bench or a park light or whatever. The problem is that it's like 128,000 bells, and you have to collect donations, and I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm probably going to be the only one donating any bells to build this bridge. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe the other townsfolk will throw in a little bit of money, but I kind of feel like I'm going to do pretty much 100% of it. At best, maybe 90% of it will come from me, and they'll do 10%, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be stuck with it, and it's going to be me, and I'm going to fund this entire town for these ungrateful wretches. But I'm absolutely loving it. You can read all the details about my adventures in Geneva on gaygamer.net with my weekly Animal Crossing diaries every Friday. You can also follow me on Twitter at WootiniGG, and I'll have random up-to-the-minute updates if something strikes me and I'm posting pictures and whatnot as I'm playing. But the game is fantastic. The graphics are beautiful. They're more refined and detailed than the Wii version, and the lighting is just beautiful. Everything just has this soft texture to it. It's wonderful. I want to live there. The 3D is nice. It's just subtle. Nothing's popping out at you or anything. It just gives it a nice level of depth to it. And I'm excited to see where it goes, because half the fun of Animal Crossing is in the beginning when you're, unlocking all of the new stuff. It's just frustrating because having played City Folk for so long, I'm used to having everything available to me and more bells that I know what to do with. So it's kind of awkward to have to go back to the beginning and have to wait and have a tiny store that only sells 2 things a day and not have enough money to buy what you need, you know, but that's the fun. And so check me out, check out the diaries on GayGamer.net, and check me out on Twitter, and I will see you back here next week for more updates from Geneva, or I may actually have more to talk about, because I'm still playing Bioshock Infinite, but right now, basically, as soon as I got this game, Animal Crossing New Leaf took over my life. So, you understand. I am obsessed. It's unhealthy. So, I will see you back here next week, and we'll have more to talk about. Bye!